still want to do it.
This is the ETU Sportsnet. Mark T. Robinson here with head coach Jared Hood, Isaiah Alvarenga, and Jake Miller after the 10-3 win over the Ozarks here in the ASC Red Bracket Tournament. Coach, you guys, your bats seem to come alive here today, so just kind of talk to me about, after the defensive game that was yesterday, how were you guys able to open up the offense a little bit more here today?
Well, we talked. It wasn't all game. We started off pretty slow, and their guy did a fantastic job keeping us off balance, expanding the zone. We talked in between one of those innings. I said, hey, at some point in time, you just got to stand toe to toe and just go out and beat somebody. And that's what these guys did. And the energy turned up. We talked about energy yesterday. Intensity, and that turned on, and once that turned on, then the bat started to wake up a little bit, and increase focus at the plate and getting hit with hittable pitches and being more on the offensive. So that one today was earned. We had to earn that win today. I know the final score doesn't necessarily reflect how tight that really was there for the first 4 or 5 innings, but and I give all that credit to Ozarks, but again, give credit to our guys too of staying the course and grinding that one through.
Absolutely, and Isaiah, you went all 9 innings here today. Just kind of talk to me about what kind of fortitude and what kind of endurance you gotta have to, especially in a situation like this, championship tournament. Just kind of talk about what your approach was here today.
My approach is usually the same. I tend to go in there and try to execute my pitches and my coach's call and let my defense play. Make sure I give it my best, and in tough moments I try to find another gear and execute pitches more and just continue to let my players work behind me.
Was there anything in practice or leading up to today that you were kind of working on to kind of get a little bit better at here heading into the tournament that you kind of really figured out?
Yeah, we've been working on making sure I'm still healthy, making sure we're still staying on our task and our program, and making sure our days are similar, and we're still working on our bullpens at the same time, and everything's staying consistent.
Absolutely. Jake, you guys, this year it's been a great run for you guys, and now you're heading to the championship tournament here. Just kind of talk to me about, what kind of confidence does this team have right now? And also just kind of talk to me about, for you personally, what has this year meant to you for this team?
I think like the year we're having, going into tomorrow and then on, I think it's so exciting just because the brotherhood we have and the family we've created, it's just like, it's unreal. This is something that I've never really had before. Just like all these guys, positive attitudes, just having fun, playing the game, and playing for each other. And so it's super exciting kind of moving on, and this season has been amazing, and hoping to keep going till next weekend and keep balling out. So it's been fun.
And my last question is for you, Coach. I wanted to ask you this a couple of weeks ago, but didn't get a chance to. Why did you decide to go with the mustache?
Well, I felt
It's nasty.
Well, in coaching, a lot of what we do, I go off a lot of feel, and a lot of the times when you're coming to the end of a long grind of a season and you have the type of success that we've been able to have, it's very easy to overthink things and to get tight going into the tournament. And I just, and this is a fun group that we have. It's a loose group, and so I just tried to keep things loose, and showed up one day with the mustache, and the guys were going wild about it. And we've continued to win series since then. So the mustache has stayed, and it will continue to do so.
Absolutely. All right, thank you guys. This has been the ETV Sports Center, your host for the Red Bracket Tournament.
It was an old Nickelodeon game show back in the day in the 90s when I was